Okay. Hey guys, it's me, Miss Juli. I hope you remember me. I know I remember you. I just wanted to tell you that Mr. Jose contacted me a few days ago to ask me to create a small activity for you. So that's what I did. I decided to create a small activity that I really hope you enjoy. It's very easy. It won't take much time to you. So I really hope you enjoy it. Okay, so this activity has 3 parts. I'm going to explain to you the first one. In the first part of this activity, all you have to do is to complete the worksheet that I'm sending you, the first one, which I'm going to show it to you right here. You just have to fill the question and complete it. That's it. Okay, for the second part, what you have to do is you're gonna have to listen to the story I will be telling you at the end of this video. And you will have to write down on a piece of paper or on computers, that's okay, the 4 metaphors or the 5 or 6 metaphors that you find in the story that I'm going to read to you. So listen to the text and find the metaphors, okay? Okay, and for the third part, what you have to do is you're gonna have to fill out the second worksheet that I'm sending you, which is the one I'm putting right here. You just have to answer the questions and create what is it that you have to create. If you can send me pictures of it, I will be very happy. You can send it to Mr. Jose and he can send it to me. And that's it. That's all you're gonna have to do. Wilfred Garden MacDonald Partridge. There once was a small boy called Wilfred Garden MacDonald Partridge, and what's more, he wasn't very old either. His house was next door to an old people's home, and he knew all the people who lived there. He liked Mrs. Jordan, who played the organ. He listened to Mr. Hosking, who told him scary stories. He played with Mr. Tippet, who was crazy about cricket. He ran errands for Miss Mitchell, who walked with a wooden stick. He admired Mr. Drysdale, who had a voice like a giant. But his favorite person of all was Miss Nancy Allison Delacour Cooper, because she had 4 names, just as he did. He called her Miss Nancy and told her all his secrets. One day, Wilfred Garden heard his mother and father talking about Miss Nancy. "Poor old thing," said his mother. "Why is she a poor old thing?" asked Wilfred Garden. "Because she lost her memory," said his father. "It isn't surprising," said his mother. "After all, she is 96. "What's a memory?" asked Wilfred Garden. He was always asking questions. "It's something you remember," said his father. But Wilfred Garden wanted to know more. So he called Mrs. Jordan, who played the organ. "What's a memory?" he asked. "Something warm, my child, something warm." He called Mr. Hosking, who told him scary stories. "What's a memory?" he asked. "Something from long ago, my lad, something from long ago." He called on Mr. Tippet, who was crazy about cricket. "What's a memory?" he asked. "Something that makes you cry, my boy, something that makes you cry." He called on Miss Mitchell, who walked with a wooden stick. "What's a memory?" he asked. "Something that makes you laugh, my darling, something that makes you laugh." He called on Mr. Drysdale, who had a voice like a giant. "What's a memory?" he said. "Something as precious as gold, young man, something as precious as gold." So Wilfred Garden went home again to look for memories for Miss Nancy, because she had lost her own. He looked for the shoebox of shells he had found long ago last summer and put them gently in a basket. He found the puppet on strings which made everyone laugh, and he put that in the basket too. He remembered, with sadness, the medal which his grandfather had given him, and he placed it gently next to the shells. Next, he found his football, which was precious as gold. And last of all, on the way to Miss Nancy's, he went to the hen house and took a fresh, warm egg from under a hen. Then Wilfred Garden called on Mrs. Nancy and gave her each thing one by one. "What a strange, dear child, to bring all these wonderful things," thought Miss Nancy. Then she started to remember. She held the warm egg and told Wilfred Garden about the tiny speckled blue eggs she had once found in a bird's nest in her aunt's garden. She put a shell to her ear and remembered going to the beach by train long ago and how hot she had felt in her bottom-up boots. She touched the metal and talked sadly about the big brother she had loved and who had gone to war and never returned. She smiled at the puppet on strings and remembered the one she had shown her sister and how she had laughed with a mouthful of porridge. She bounced the football to Wilfred Garden. I remembered the day she had met him and all the secrets they had told. And the two of them smiled, and smiled because Miss Nancy's memory had been found again by a small boy who wasn't very old either. And smiled because... Okay, this is the entire activity I planned for you. I hope you like it. I hope you learn the differences between a simile and a metaphor. I hope I can see your results of the last activity, and I am trying to create more activities for you for the last period of school, so I hope I can see you or you can see me more often in these last weeks. Bye guys.